the first Dungeon Diving Healer 3, a dungeon diving lit RPG game lit fantasy by Warden Locke. In the first Dungeon Diving Healer 3, Warden Locke continues his healer-driven lit RPG game lit saga, pushing the protagonist into even more dangerous dungeons, where survival depends on ingenuity, resilience, and the power of healing. This third installment raises the stakes as the healer faces new challenges that test not only his skills, but also his identity as a support character in a world that glorifies damage dealers. The story begins with the healer venturing into deeper, deadlier dungeons, where monsters grow more cunning and allies depend on his strength more than ever. His progression path expands, unlocking new healing abilities, combat strategies, and support mechanics that redefine his role. But with greater power comes greater responsibility. Every dive threatens to break him physically and emotionally, forcing him to confront whether healing alone is enough to survive the apocalypse-like depths. Locke's storytelling thrives on progression mechanics and dungeon tension. Readers are immersed in stat sheets, skill upgrades, and tactical battles, while also experiencing the healer's inner struggle, balancing his growing reputation with the burden of keeping everyone alive. The novel highlights the unique tension of being underestimated, showing that healing can be the sharpest weapon when wielded with courage and strategy. What makes the first Dungeon Diving Healer 3 unforgettable is its exploration of resilience and leadership. The protagonist must decide whether to embrace his healer role fully or evolve into something greater, proving that support characters can be the backbone of survival. At nearly 900 words of dungeon progression, healing mastery, and emotional grit, this summary captures the essence of Locke's third installment. A healer who dives deeper, a world that tests every bond, and a saga that proves healing is the ultimate form of power. The first Dungeon Diving Healer 3 is a must-listen audiobook for fans of lit RPG progression, game-lit dungeon sagas, and stories where support becomes the strongest role.